everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I was gone for some time during this week. I had a really rough week. I've been trying to deal with it. It was kind of difficult, but I'm here, and I found this game on Steam for free, and I thought I would try it. I wanted something chill. I mean, later on, you'll get a Stardew episode, but for now, this is what we're gonna do. It's called How We Know We're Alive. Alright? So let's go. Yeah. Hey, what up? Oh, the sound effects kind of like Stardew sound effects. When I click. Hey, how's it going? How's Stockholm? So wait, the same person is messaging the same person. Hey, it's been a while. Give me news, okay? I didn't messaging somebody that can't answer. What's new with you? Lots of love. Kisses. That's kind of sad. Sorry, just totally swamped at the office these days. Okay, so this person can reply. Let's speak soon. Okay. I feel like that's never gonna happen. I ran into Peter the other day. Do you remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band, lol. Anyway, life's okay on my end. Not much to report. Would be so nice to catch up probably soon. That probably or properly? Properly. Hey, let me know when might be a good time for a catch up. This is kind of sad. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? ASAP, when you get this, if that's okay. It's really important. I don't think Sarah's gonna call her, guys. So sorry I missed this. I'm stuck at the office. And probably will be all weekend. Next week will be better, I hope. But what was the important thing? Can I use my controller? Or is this mouse and keyboard? Hello, Harunga. It's not great to see you, to be honest. Guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their beloved pizza. What was Maria's order? Something like pineapple and barbecue sauce? I would never admit it, but actually kind of delicious. So I'm playing as Sarah or Sarah. The only house I ever persuaded Maria to throw an egg at on Halloween. She put a written apology through the door the next day. Bless her. Oh, cute. Maria's parents' house. Why does it feel like Maria died or something? Doesn't look like anyone's in. Same old curtains though. This place always had kind of a sinister vibe. It looks like it's gotten worse. Oh, okay. I just took it. Do I go in? How do I go in? Can I go in? Do I stand in front of the door? No, it's the same thing. Do I just walk past the house? That don't seem right. The all important alcohol vault. Closed on a Sunday, of course. I remember Maria's sister agreeing just once to buy us a bottle of wine. The cheapest rosé they had. Maria couldn't stand it and immediately threw up. Alright, that's it. Sorry. I don't know why I keep clicking, expecting there to be more. So this one. It's always the same things. Lost cats, church meetings, and some for sale notices. Call Thomas with great lifestyle for even better prices. I think I'll pass. This monument commemorates the Great Harunga Flood of 1997. Am I pronouncing that right? Harunga or Harunga? I don't know. 5 inches of water counts as a great flood, apparently. Good evening. Hold on. That's not Sarah, is it? Hello, Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognize you. It must have been years since 10 years, yes. 10 years. It goes fast at my age, I tell you. I imagine it does. Doesn't feel like long enough to me. I imagine it does. You'll feel it soon enough. But is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers. No, certainly not. This bunch here is fine. Are you sure? I've got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm kind of in a hurry, Elsa, if you say so. And you're right, are you? I'm fine. Thanks. I do not believe her. I can hear the jingle just looking at it. Oh, that's what I clicked on before. Ah, yes, Yusuf. Consistently took the top spot at our in our rankings of the cheapest people in Haranga. He must be ancient now. Rude. Probably said. Apparently, after the sign broke, they thought it would be cheaper to rename it instead of repairing it. Oh boy. To this day, I can't here take a walk on the wild side without thinking of Saturday night karaoke here. It was supposed to be Paradise Tea, but they just renamed it to Decent. Interesting. The police station. I still have bad dreams about this place sometimes. Really? Were you a rebel when you were a kid? Also, if my VTuber is sticking a bit, she's been doing that for some while. Of course, where else would everyone be on a Sunday? Okay, walk on by. I always found it strange that the only beautiful place in the town was the one full of dead people. Y'all don't know this about me, but where I used to live before, I used to live right opposite a cemetery, so you know that is kind of true of some places. I would say that a lot of people think that the cemetery would be really like spooky and stuff, but the cemetery like is very peaceful. I don't know if you ever heard the saying, "Fear the living, not the dead." So yeah, there it is. Maria Berg, 1992 to 2019. Oh my God, she died. And there are still so many parts I haven't trodden. Where is that from? I don't know what people do at gravestones. Is it weird if I speak to you? I want to speak to you, but also I don't know what to say. Hi Maria, I miss you. I guess is the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't there for the funeral. It wasn't my fault I couldn't get back in time. I just couldn't face it. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. Well, again, a little oversharing with Bobby. Funerals are very hard for me. And it's not that I am too emotional about it. It's just that sometimes I can't face it, generally. Like to see other people like very, very sad. I tend to be like a person that the word for it is empathetic, or yeah, I like a empathetic person sometimes. So what they feel, I feel like I take it on, and it's very it's very stressful sometimes. So in my personal opinion, I would go, I just couldn't face it. I think for her, she couldn't face it because it was guilt, you know, because she didn't talk to her in time. I just couldn't face it. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just why? Sorry. But you should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if we had it all planned out. I guess it doesn't matter now. You just can't help I just can't help feeling angry with you. How could you have let this place keep you? Is that this one or the first one? But I think it's the first one. It doesn't really matter now. I guess it doesn't matter now. I quite like this dress. You do? No, it's cheap, isn't it? So what are you wearing? Don't make me stand here looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get the bus to Stockholm on the Friday, and Sarah. What? Sarah, I'm pregnant. Oh! Oh! That's why she said nothing fit. You're pregnant. Pregnant? Yes, pregnant. Jesus. Yes. Okay. And it's that, guys? Jacob? Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. We can sort this out. We can make an appointment. I don't need an appointment, Sarah. I'm going to have a baby. I've thought about it a lot. And it's what we want to do. I'm actually really excited. Wait. What do you mean we? Me and Jacob? You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one is making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. Oh, that's how they stopped talking. Oh, I don't think I can now. Maria, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this. Look, you can't have a baby. You can't have one just because this backwards Bible bashing town expects you to keep it. You aren't listening to me. I'm saying, Sarah. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sarah, I have to go. I have tickets to book. Huh. Wow. Okay, I understand why she would feel guilty. That text the night you died. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let it go. And this all seems... And why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it and thinking about it for the last year, and it just doesn't seem like an accident to me. Goodness. It really is you. Lena? Wow. Sorry, didn't expect to see me? You didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. With the rain, I wasn't expecting anyone here. You know, that's not what I meant. Okay. So obviously, there would be some kind of harsh feelings there. So I assume, because of what's going on here, we have like a strained relationship happening. So... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. What should I put? I think this one would work, but this one comes off like with an attitude, so go here. With this downpour, I wasn't expecting anyone here. Oh, I'm sure. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too, given that we didn't see you at the funeral. I'm sorry, I wish I could have been there. She missed you a lot, you know. I miss her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? A little time to check in on their old friends, right? We had fallen a little out of touch here. That's one way of putting it. Yeah. Do you see much of a family? A son? Johannes and it's Jacob. And Jacob? I've been helping him out with Johannes from time to time. A terrible age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. So what keeps you so busy in the city? I'm a copywriter at an advertising firm. I'm in charge of the copy at some big accounts at my firm, writing mostly. I would say this one. I'm a copywriter at an advertising firm. Good for you. That line there. And there are still so many parts I haven't trodden. Where's it from? Oh, it's from a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yes, she never gave up on the writing. She turned her old bedroom into a sort of study. It's full of the stuff. I don't think poor Jacobs had the heart to move any of it, just... And of course, there was the writing group that Gunnell started. I'm sure you remember her. Unfortunately, yes. What else was she up to before she... Oh, you know, same old Maria, mothering, church. Church? Yes, Sarah, church. I didn't know she was religious. I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest. Or when did the God brothers get to her? I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest. I dare say there are lots of things you don't know about what Maria's life was like here after you left. Look, I kind of want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. God, what a bit. But I guess it's not so long ago. Her mom died as well. What? And it's not like she ever particularly liked me. She was always blaming me when Maria got in trouble. Christ. I just need to know what happened to you, Maria. What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. Okay. This is giving me Night in the Woods vibes. I don't know if you know about that game. Maybe I should talk to Gunnel about the writing club she and Maria were in. Although I can't think of few things worse than talking to Gunnel. Surely she can't still work at the supermarket in town, right? Frankly, I'm surprised that old bat's still alive. Okay, Sarah. Okay, the supermarket. This is the police station. This is the bar. Oh! Now there's a strange sight. Teach. Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just flipped now. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends of a kind. I teach her son, Johannes, now, as a matter of fact. Alright. He's very bright too. Knocked sideways by recent events, of course, but what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Not really, I'm an account executive. Yep, I'm still writing for an ad agency now. See that? Yep, still writing for an ad agency now. Oh, and it's all going well down there? It's a little lonely, but it's alright. Ups and downs, mother, you know, it's still like I guess. It's great, yeah? I'll say this one. Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't stop you. I'll keep you, sorry. What am I reading? I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks, yeah. Although you'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nielsen, around here. Oh god, Stan Nielsen is still... I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really, that he was the one to break the news to us all about Maria. Oh god, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman on the scene of the crash. Only made sense, I suppose. Flip. Yeah? Does Connell still work at the ICA? Oh yeah, sounds like perhaps you'll have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks, you too. Such a waste of potential. Keeping the dream alive. Could Teach see it? That there was another life you wanted to lead? Now, which torture would I subject myself to first? Have my ear tuned off by Gunnel at the supermarket, or endure Officer Nielsen's attempts to humor at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Okay, let's go to the... Well, I'm right here by the police station. Can't I just go? Let's go. No! What's up? And they say you're going to leave it, yeah? Okay, no, so I can't. I have to go. They're forcing me. Hello, Gunnel. Who's that? It's Sarah. Sarah who? I know you remember me, Gunnel. I see a lot of people in my line of work. But remember all of them? Just whatever. I need to ask you some. Oh, hold on. Are you that girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman? The lesbian? That's what you think of her? Oh, Gunnell, just listen. Oh, it was awful. Breaking your parents' heart like you did? Breaking your parents' heart like that, you... Can I please ask you something? I don't want to hear this. I see you're just as hateful as you were. I'll just say I just want to talk to you. Can I please just ask you something? I suppose so, depends on what it is. Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Haringa writing group, yes? If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't take just anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Yes. Such a shame. Yes, but she was in the group too. Yes. She was a good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it's always about death this, death that, depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say, as she didn't have the decency to turn up to the session that week. She didn't show up the week before she died, and we're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? She didn't say. But Kali, you know Kali? Odd family. She has that wife who was from some oriental place, weird woman. Or he has that wife. Oh, Kali's a man. Stop, please. What about Kali? He said he'd seen her around that week, all of sorts. What do you mean? Head in the clouds, distracted by something. That's what I heard. Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? So you do remember me? A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. Bye, Gunnell. Well, you're welcome. God, I'd like to give her a piece of my mind one day. I don't really like her either. Another time. If I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing group. Huh. Okay. Time to talk to Chief Inspector Dickhead. Alright, walk back this way. Oh, the teacher gone. Flip gone. Alright. Here we go. Steen Nielsen, at your service. Hello, Steen. Well. If it isn't little Miss City Slicker, Sarah will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting? I was 14, Steen. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the cells for old time's sake? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh yes. The anniversary. Took you long enough to come pay your respects? What I do is none of your business. Everything in this town is my business, young lady. But go on then. Fire away. You're the one who was called to the scene, right? Of the crash. I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast us all off, didn't you? Please just answer the question. Gosh, I wonder why I wanted to do that. I don't have to put up with this. I'm trying to get information here instead of, catch hands or, have attitude. So let's just work with it that way. Please just answer the question. As you please. It was out on the main road south to Stockholm, about an hour down. Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? Am I a mind reader, Sarah? So what happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark this time of year. And that old road, branch in the way or something. She skidded off the side and into the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the call, really, telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know? I don't really care. Right. Can I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your ass, yeah. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Huh. Chief of the precinct, my god. What was she doing out on that road? Lena said Jacob hasn't cleared the things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob? I wonder what he's like now. Okay. I think we have to go back to the house that we passed in the beginning. I wonder if Maria was coming to see her. I wonder if that's why. Like, she was coming to see her in Stockholm. Like, she changed her mind and she was trying to get away from the life, I assume. Good old Bible Basher HQ. Hello? Door seems to be open. Hello? Oh, Sarah? What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around this time. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. I can't. No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. Can I come in? Sure, of course. Come into the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house, I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some, that would be nice. Sure. This is too awkward. Oh, hello. You must be Johannes. Yes. Nice to meet you, Johannes. I mean, we've met before. But only once, and you were very small. Well, anyway. Where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. It seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Oh, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. That was really weird just now. I was scared. I thought my computer crashed. Yeah. And shy. And today is not a good day. Of course not. How are you? Oh, you know, today is... I understand. But I'm alright. That's good. This is really awkward for real. Feels like another lifetime when I was last year. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. He's getting stuck. He's getting stuck into his hockey. We both have, really. Good distraction. Yeah. Yeah, right. Why are you here, Sarah? And Harunga? I couldn't make it last year, so it just seemed like the right time. I had business nearby. I don't know what to say because I feel like the first one might trigger him and get him angry. I feel like, I don't know. If I say this one, he'll be like, what about last year? I'll go this one. I couldn't make it last year, so... right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to... No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs and... You remember where it is, of course. I won't be long. You say up the stairs, right? How do I get up the stairs? Oh, I am walking up the stairs. There's the room? My god. It hasn't changed at all. That's sad. Bookshelf? A Wizard of Itsy by Isel Kale Gwyn? That's really strange. She was always trying to get me to read her stuff. I'm not sure why I never did. She really was still writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between the light and me. Oh. Is this what you wrote about Maria? Oh my god. Mirror, no. Oh, photograph. Let's photograph. There we are. We're gonna enter a memory right now. Oh. It always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests though. They've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. And anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and the parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novel in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new mopped guy? What's his name? You know his name. J something? Jacob. Right. It's good. I like him. Huh. You know you think he's stupid. I didn't say anything. But I know what you think. Look, I didn't say... It's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 11 months. Leaving this shithole can't come soon enough. Wow. Yeah, nothing else to say, Sarah. What's this? A system Bolliget receipt for 2 bottles of vodka. Wait, this is from... It's from the day she died. She used to hate vodka. Why would she... I should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me hanging around too long. Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob, I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Johannes on the day that... On this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry, Jacob. Thank you. It's good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. So on that afternoon, she died. Maria sent them off to a hockey game because she wanted them out of the way. This is insane. The police could have investigated the possibility that, but the police means Officer Nielsen. He easily would have just assumed it was a road accident without actually thinking about the alternatives. Where do we go? We can't go here, no. Where do we go? But this story is really sad so far. I came into this not knowing all of this, anything actually. Elsa? Yes, my dear? Can you remember mine like a steel trap I've got? Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I might say. She was coming back this way. Funny look about her. What do you mean funny? All sneaky looking. Mind you, I'd look sneaky too if I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. So wait, you saw this and you didn't even question it? Maria is not a person that just drink, right? And you saw it and you didn't question it. I guess she thought it wasn't her business. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drink in these parts, standing here all day as I do. She had a system Bolliget bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public good. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. That's really sad. Surely someone else has put two and two together. I should speak to Lena. But why would she not have said if... Hopefully she's still at the grave. Okay, so I need to go to the grave again. I didn't expect this story to be so heavy, so... I apologize if this is triggering for anybody. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? No thanks. Are you alright? You seem... I'm fine. You don't have to be. It must be a painful day today. Flip, do you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness, I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you and where were you when you heard? Where? That's nobody. Gosh, no, I suppose you would know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, and Johannes and Jacob and a few of Maria's other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited us all to come around that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7 like she asked. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Steen at the door with the awful news. What did you think you were all there for? It's odd. And in all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. And it was strangely a kind of blessing that we were all together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I need to find Lena, no problem. Give her my best. I've read so much in this game. I felt like I read a book. I could have helped. I could have stopped you. Why did nobody else stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? You deserve for people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. Lena's not here. She is? Oh, she's still here. Lena? Hello, Sarah. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look... No, I'm not alright. I have to tell you something. Okay. Did you know? Excuse me? No, okay. Okay, Sarah, what are you... Please. It's not right. What's not right? It's not right that nobody knows how terrible her life had become. Getting pregnant all those years ago, it trapped her here and stifled her dreams of getting out of here and becoming a writer and seeing the world, and she spiraled deeper and deeper into this dark, horrible place, and nobody saw it. Nobody saw how bad things had become, even though it was right there in the things she wrote. And I should have been there for her, and I wasn't. Nobody was. And when she got blind drunk and drove herself off the road, nobody knew her well enough to see what really had happened. How is that possible? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. This must be so hard to hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sarah, you need to calm down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You should be. But calm down. I'm going to show you something. What? Just come with me. I feel this sister knew. Yeah, I think this sister knew. We're going inside the church? Yes, we're going inside the church. It won't kill you. That's what you feel. Imagine Sarah walking now. It burns! It burns! There's an evensong service tonight being held in her memory. I don't understand why. We look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. Did you think she wasn't loved? Isn't missed by everyone in Haranga? Every single day, mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know. But no, Sarah, there is no but. You think what? That after you left here all those years ago, that she just ground to a halt? That her life here can only have been small and sad by comparison to yours? No, Lena, let me explain the evidence. The evidence? Who do you think you are? What do you think is happening here? This is real life, Sarah. Real life in which my beautiful baby sister died in a car accident. But why did she buy all that vodka? Vodka? What in the hell are you talking about? The receipts in her room for all that alcohol and the party her gathering all of you together so that when she died, for God's sake, and the stuff she was writing, the dark poems. What writing about death means you're going to kill yourself? How can you? The party. Alright, I'll tell you what the party was for. She'd been working on a book. A novel, I guess. She hadn't let me read it. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. That's what the party was for, to share her good news. I. Yes. Why did Flip not know that? Flip? She's only told me. I never did tell him. It would have broken his heart. But that's wonderful. Many things in her life were wonderful, Sarah. It's a pity you hated this place so much to find that out. But then why was she out on that road? Where was she going? She was going to see you. Lena, look. Please understand that there are two reasons I didn't share this with you before. Firstly, it's upsetting. And secondly, I didn't think you deserved to know any more about her life, to be honest. Please, Lena, where was she going? She was going to Stockholm to find you. She wanted to, I don't know, surprise you with her good news. I knew it. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend. So she was going to go shopping in the city and tell you her news in person. And then get back in time for the party. I told her it was a ridiculous idea, but she was really set on it. And sharing it with you. So yes, that is why she was out on the road that night. You are why. That's really sad. I don't know what to say. I do. You thought it was impossible that living here would make someone happy. That having a house and a son and a family would make someone complete. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. What, by coming up here to play detective? You saw what you wanted to see. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's too late for any of that. The service will be starting soon. I think it would be best if you didn't stay. I'm sorry, Lena. Goodbye, Sarah. Oh, okay, alright. I had a feeling she was coming to see her, but I didn't know why. Because of the road that they said that she was on. Do I go back to talk to her? Let's go back to talk to her. That took a turn. Maria, I have nothing to, I can't excuse myself. And it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity. Because you were just the most. But Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You weren't here. You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have. And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Goodbye, Maria. And congratulations too on the book. I bet it was beautiful. Okay. And as the credits are rolling, I'll just tell you, I guess, how I feel about it. The story was really nice. I really did enjoy it. It was a really nice way to kind of release some tension that I was feeling during the week. Because as I said, it was a very rough week for me. I wasn't feeling well, and mentally, I don't think I was in a really good mental state either. So I think that playing this game was very useful to me, or beneficial, I should say. If you like these types of games, I will see if I could source some more and play more like these. But until next time, this was How We Know We're Alive, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!